Hey everyone, it's Aaron with Cap Vietti Exotics. I figured I'd give an update on the rack of custom backgrounds I've been doing, animals, just general updates. So, started this rack a few weeks ago, had a bunch of extra tanks, decided to do custom backgrounds in. You see this tank? I have Cuban False chameleon anoles, also known as bearded anoles. These guys, I got a 2.2. I started them off in an 18 cube, all the babies together. Got them established, got them feeding. As you can see, they're a little bit bigger, so I updated them into these 18 by 24s. This is not the permanent home. They're going to get upgraded again to a 36 by 18 by 36 as their permanent enclosures. These guys are captive bred, so I am reusing these tanks as soon as they move up for other things with them being captive bred. Don't have to worry about diseases or parasites or anything getting into this enclosure, which is one of the best benefits of captive bred animals. Captive bred animals are also much hardier. They take to being in captivity a lot better. These guys got their nickname, Cuban False chameleon anoles, because they are actually anoles, but they can move their eyes independently like a chameleon. Really, really cool animal. This one was my first attempt at a concrete background. As you can see, I did not do a very good job. Very messy, and as you can see, it's already starting to crack and flake. So at some point, probably next weekend, these guys will go back into a 18 cube for the weekend, so I can redo this whole background. Silicone, Eco Earth, the classic. Moving over to the second enclosure. This is where the other 1.1 of Cuban False chameleon anoles are, or bearded anoles. And these guys are a little bit, they have tons of personality. I noticed these guys, much like chameleons, actually like to suck in and try to make themselves look as thin as possible whenever they're a little stressed. So you see the more confident, comfortable one is just chilling. I disturbed these two, so, oh, there he is. So that's the male, that's the female. And whenever I disturb her, she immediately sucks it in and tries to look as small as possible. Really cute. This background is all actually peat moss and Eco Earth, silicone onto the background. Tons of different spots to climb, perch, and bask. All of them have zoom-in nanodomes with 35-watt halogen lights. Of course, fully bioactive, isopods, springtails, the works. UVB light, of course. Now, over the weekend, Saturday, I was at the Erie Reptile Expo vending. I do vend, I breed a lot of tarantulas, which we'll make videos about those another time. I was able to pick up a pair of emerald tree skinks. So, of course, on the way home from the expo, stopped by Home Depot, picked up some plants, gave them a good wash, and rinsed off the roots, planted them in here, quickly turned this into a bioactive for them. These guys are field collected. I only recommend getting field collected if you are experienced with acclimating wild-caught animals. These guys are hardy, but one thing to know about anything field collected, they can have bacteria, diseases, fungus, stuff like that brought into your collection. And they're a lot more frail. So, with being field collected, getting thrown into a box and shipped to the US, going through customs can take some time. So a lot of time they come in dehydrated, a little malnourished. And you gotta spend time just getting them acclimated. A little bit background on me. I've been a part of the hobby for 15 years. I used to work for a importer and wholesaler, so I have 15 years experience acclimating these animals. And this is going to be their permanent enclosure. It is 18 by 24, and for a pair, perfectly comfortable size. You can see that I'm gonna spend a lot of time misting them, getting them hydrated, acclimated, fed. But overall, really want to start reproducing these in captivity. Rumor in the hobby is Solomon Islands gonna be closed for imports permanently pretty soon, so me getting these guys established and start a breeding project is one of my major game plans. You can see there's a little bit of eco earth on them. That's what I'm knocking it down. So this is a fresh background. It's actually like made it a week ago. And what I usually do is after I silicone on eco earth, I rub everything off, try to get off the loose stuff. Sometimes you don't get it all off. And then you gotta let these guys climb around and just knock it down themselves. I'm not gonna hurt them. And over time it's going to stop flaking. But overall, love these guys. Super active, super intelligent, super inquisitive. And I can't wait for these guys to really pick up popularity. They're a tree skink, but their behavior is almost like a gecko, and the way they breed is almost like a crested gecko as well. So it's really cool. Could be a really cool, fun project. Overall, super happy with the way the tank turned out. And then we go down to the next shelf. You can see the backgrounds on here are pretty much done. As you gotta go through, do some touch-ups, add in the substrate layers, get them planted, get them going. That's trimmings from a umbrella plant I had for like 10 years. So they look a little funky. I grew straight up into the screen lid and then across the whole top. So I trimmed off some weird side pieces to try to clone. I do know what's going in these. I don't think I'm going to tell anyone until I get them. It might take me some time to find them, but I'll do an update video when I get those. So I'm going to try to start posting more often, making more videos. Ooh. What got you so grumpy? So cute. I'm going to try to do more uploads, more videos. My main obstacle is just getting comfortable on camera, and with anything, time and experience is going to help me out with that. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I am quite nerdy and could talk for days about reptiles. Also, if you post enough questions, I'll make a whole follow-up video answering all your questions. But yeah, thank you all for watching the video.